Committee members, we are starting the recording, just a heads up. And Mr. Chair, we should be right on schedule to start on time.
Okay, thank you. So it is 9:30, so we'll start our meeting. Welcome to the October 15th, 2020 meeting of the Downtown Design Review Committee. This meeting is being held by video conference. My name is Tony Blatt, and I am the chair of the committee. No physical location will be provided for the DDRC meeting. The meeting will instead be live streamed from remote locations. We want to request that everyone joining us today, except committee members, keep your mic or phone muted until you are called to speak. As instructed in the agenda, those who called or emailed us in advance, excuse me, to let us know your name, contact number, and agenda item you wish to speak about will be recognized first. Before the DDRC votes on each item, I'll ask if any members of the public wish to speak. Anybody speaking will be given 3 minutes. Since you are muted when I call on you, please unmute yourself. On your phone, you will press *6 and then state your name and address for the record before you speak. On a desktop or laptop, you will hover your cursor over the microphone icon to remove the diagonal red line. For anyone speaking today, including committee members, please identify yourself when you begin to speak. If we lose our connection for this meeting, the meeting shall be stopped and reconvened once the connection is restored. If communications are unable to be restored within 30 minutes, items remaining for consideration will be continued to the next regularly scheduled Downtown Design Review Committee meeting on Thursday, November 19th at 9:30 a.m. by video conference. The agenda and documents are located at https://okc.primegov.com/portal/meeting compiled meeting document field 5207. You will then click on an agenda item and the relevant documents will come up below the item. Jennifer, would you please call the roll?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Committee Member Blatt.
Here.
Committee Member Bates. Committee Member Jones.
Here.
Committee Member Kriegel.
Here.
Committee Member Sauer.
Here.
Committee Member Trujillo.
Here.
Mr. Chair, you have quorum.
Thank you very much. The second item on the agenda is approval of the September 17th, 2020 meeting minutes, which are in your packet. And unless there are any questions or comments, I will entertain a motion.
I move approval of the minutes.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. And at the proper time, if everybody would input their vote in PrimeGov.
Actually, Jennifer, the motion was by Gary and the second was by Julie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. I have noted that for my minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Committee Member Trujillo, do you wish to remain absent on this vote?
I can't see the, I can't see where I click accept on it. I don't know why.
Okay. Mr. Chair, if it's okay with you, sir, I could collect this vote verbally from Committee Member Trujillo.
Yes.
I approve.
Thank you.
Okay, that motion passes. The next item on the agenda is cases withdrawn, and there are none. Item number 4 is continuance requests. We have one item, DTCA-20-00067 at 1011 Northwest 10th Street. I believe we will need a motion to continue this item to the November 19th, 2020 meeting.
I move that we move continuance.
Second.
So there's a Jones-Kriegel motion. And if everybody will cast their vote in PrimeGov.
Once again, Rosie Trujillo, I approve. I just can't see the button on my screen. I don't know why, but I see the votes coming in.
Okay, thank you. Item number 5 is the consent docket. There is one item on the consent docket, DTCA-20-00077 at 808 North Broadway Avenue. I believe if anybody wants to speak specifically about this item, we can pull it. In other words, otherwise we can vote on the consent docket. I'll entertain a motion on the consent docket.
I'll move that we approve the consent docket.
Second.
There's a Jones-Kriegel motion, and if everybody will input their vote in PrimeGov.
Again, Rosie Trujillo, I approve.
Okay, that motion passes. Thank you. The next item, number 6 on the agenda, is cases for individual consideration, and there are none. Item 7 is other business. We have no items. Item number 8 is communications, of which there are several items. And in the event that there's anything that needs to be discussed, we can. Otherwise, we can move forward to item 8. Or 8A, that's 8A. So we'll move to item 8B, which is comments from planning department staff.
Good morning, this is Laura Griggs, Planning Department. Thanks for being here today. And I wanted to let you know that we will have a meeting in November. We have multiple items on that agenda. We are anticipating that it will be in person since I don't believe the state has extended the ability for us to meet virtually, because that expires on November the 15th, and our meeting is scheduled for November the 19th. So with that in mind, we will be in communication with you about the new equipment and the remodeled council chambers as well as what protocol will be in place for meeting and the protection of people at those meetings. So I just kind of wanted to give you the heads up. It's all kind of unfolding on a daily basis as we try to work through all of this. And I will be doing an early quorum call just in case there are issues with people coming to in-person meetings. But we will not have the ability to do Zoom meetings once that expires on the 15th.
Thank you, Laura.
Yes, and I'm sorry I missed your last meeting. That was a very bad week for me, but thank you to the rest of the staff that stepped in and took over my meeting for me. So.
Okay. Do we have any other staff comments? And if not, do we have any comments from committee members? Laura already answered mine because I had already received word that we might be doing a in-person meeting, and I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing the new chambers, meeting everybody again. It'll be nice. Hopefully this is the sign of something that's to come. Okay. Our next meeting is going to be Thursday, November the 19th, 2020, currently scheduled to be in person. New applications were submitted to staff by 4 p.m. Tuesday, October 13th, and we have several on the agenda. And with that, we are adjourned.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.